The last thing that Israel is seeking. We are seeking peace. We are peace seekers.
As-salamu Alaykum everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am a revert Muslima from Lithuania, and in today's reaction video, let's talk about the law made this Israeli president reveal the truth. This video is definitely about the genocide is happening in Palestine right now.
As-salamu Alaykum, brothers and sisters. I hope you're well. The world that we live in is no longer a stable and normal place, as every now and then shocking events are taking place in the world. An Israeli politician is making waves on the internet because of his recent interview with CNN. What did the Israeli politician do? One would be shocked and filled with awe to know what he did. During his press appearance, he repeated a verse from the Quran. Yes, you heard it right. The Israeli politician we're talking about is none other than the president of Israel, Isaac Herzog, a man known for his visible hate against the people of Palestine. He is the same person who declared very boastfully in early October that there are no innocent Palestinians living in Gaza, hinting,
only to hear this makes me already angry. In the video they just mentioned that Israel president said the verse of the Quran. Every time I read the Quran, there's almost always some verse talking about Israel people. In too many verses, almost every time Israel people is appearing in the Quran. So I got curious and I'm going to research how many verses mention Israel people in the Quran. And it says 43 times Israel is mentioned in the Quran. This is something to take a note about.
that the whole of Gaza should be held accountable for what happened to the state of Israel. His pictures also went viral, where he was seen signing his name on the missiles that were targeting the Palestinians. So how can this person repeat what's written in the Holy Quran? Let's hear what he said and then decide.
To say that we are not seeking war, we are seeking always peace. We want to reach peace in the region. That's what we are striving for throughout the years. The last thing.
Wait a second. Here I have my Quran in Spanish, but still I'm going to find a verse in this Quran that says what he just said. We don't need to go to the middle or the end of the Quran. We can find it in the beginning of the Quran. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:11. Cuando se les dice, no corrompáis las cosas en la tierra, responden, pero si solo las hacemos mejor. Which the meaning is, then they are told, do not spread corruption in the land. They reply, we are only peacemakers.
We are seeking always peace.
We are always seeking peace, he said.
To say that we are not seeking war, we are seeking always peace. We want
These are the verses that I was talking about, and verses like that you can find a lot in the Quran.
to reach peace in the region. That's what we are striving for throughout the years. The last thing that Israel is seeking in this region since its creation is to go to war. We are seeking peace. We are peace seekers.
Understood? Maybe many of you must have understood it, and many might not. Isaac Herzog stated in his press interview that we are among the peacemakers. So he is stating that Israel is a peacemaker after creating chaos and mayhem for 6 months in Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen at the same time. He's
And now are 8 months. Since 7th October until now.
also stating that he wants peace in the region and that they are among the victims of brutal attacks and do not want any type of war. Also, when is Herzog making this extremely satirical statement about Israel when they are revealing their plans for how and when to attack Iran? What an irony. The state of Israel is committing extreme corruption in all of its neighboring countries while giving public statements that they are none but peacemakers. Let's now see what's written in our Holy Quran. When they are told, do not spread corruption in the land, they reply, we are only peacemakers. Indeed, it is they who are the corruptors, but they fail to perceive it.
Exactly, the last verse, the 12th, I forgot to read it, but as you can see.
Israeli politician, everything that he said in the briefing exactly matches what other Israeli spokespersons or media figures repeat again and again, which are obviously lies. But this statement that the president made exactly matches what was written in the Holy Quran.
So tell me, how are you not going to believe in the Quran? Here's another proof that the Quran and Islam is the truth religion. Can you still deny it?
Specifically for people like Herzog. How great is the wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes such people who spread corruption on the face of the planet utter the same words that are mentioned in the Holy Quran that they will state. The Holy Quran has always passed all the tests of science and time. It's true, but there are still hidden truths in it that many of us are unable to understand because of our limited perspective. As we see here, a state that has been spreading corruption and bloodshed among innocent people for more than 6 months and is promising to do so even more, is claiming at the very same time that they are only among the peacekeepers. How perfectly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has described such hypocrites. The hypocrites do not know.
Guys, can you understand that another thing that was mentioned in the Quran, kind of prophecy, is happening right now? Right now, guys.
That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also mentioned what awaits them in the hereafter and how they will be questioned about the chaos they were creating while they were in power. They can fool the media with their sweet coating of words, but how will they be able to persuade the Lord of the world, who is all-knowing and all-seeing? May Allah save us from the wrongdoers and corruptors. Ameen.
There's another proof, another prophecy of the Quran that is happening right now. Unfortunately, it was under these circumstances. If you don't believe, read by yourself the Quran. Complete the Quran, the entire Quran, and you will see the 43 times that Israeli people is mentioned in the Quran. My brothers and sisters, please do not forget to pray for Palestine.